not about any government inspectors. Some of the letters are very interesting, of course, and very entertaining. There was one this morning. Now, where is it? I've got it in my...
we've no time for that sort of thing now. At any minute, the door may open and in comes...
He's here! We've seen him! I was saying to Bob Tinstead... No, let me tell him. I've got the whole thing in the point order. I was saying to Bob Tinstead...
Never mind who was saying it. What is it, man, for heaven's sake?
This government inspector, incognito, just like you said, and he's staying at the inn, a man from St. Petersburg.
He's here already? Oh, heavens, no, it can't be.
But it is. He's been here for a fortnight, never paying for anything, issuing orders left and right.
Been here for a fortnight? Oh, but this is appalling. Just think what he must have found out already. I must go and pay my respects to him at once. Oh, why did nobody tell me before?
Of course, I wasn't to know about that little scene, which was taking place in the mayor's house on the other side of the town. So that I was really quite alarmed just after I'd finished that really execrable meal at the inn when there was a knock on the door of my room and the waiter announced...
His worship the mayor.
Good heavens, that scoundrel of a landlord must have...
I humbly wish you good day, sir. It is my duty as mayor of this town to see that all visiting gentlemen of rank... I trust that everything is being done for your convenience.
It's not my fault that I haven't paid. I'm expecting some money from St. Petersburg at any moment. It's all the landlord's fault. He gives me beef that's as tough as an old boot, and the soup's quite like cabbage water, and no sauce or pudding.
Oh, you must forgive me, sir. I'll see to it immediately. But if you'll be so good as to allow me, I will arrange for other accommodation immediately.
Other accommodation? I know what you mean. Prison. How dare you threaten me? You don't seem to realize who I am. I'm in the service from St. Petersburg.
Oh, dear, what a terribly violent man. He must have found out about...
This is an outrage. I'll write to the minister this very minute. There's a close friend of mine.
Oh, no, sir. Please, sir. My wife and children, sir, I beg you not to ruin...
What do I care about your wife and children? Is that any reason why I should be put in prison?
Oh, forgive me, sir. It was my lack of experience, and my salary was hardly enough to pay for the tea and sugar. If I did take a few bribes, they were nothing worth mentioning. A few yards of cloth here, a few bottles of vodka and cigars. And if the sergeant's widow says I had her flogged, it's all a pack of lies.
You can't frighten me like that, flogging, just because I happen to be short of money for a moment.
Short of money? Oh, of course. Oh, if you would allow me to lend you 200 rubles, it would be a great honor. Oh, here. No, please. Let me make it 400.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much. I see you're a gentleman, sir. Won't you sit down?
Sit down, sir? Oh, no, sir, I couldn't dream of it. But are you quite sure this room is to your liking, sir? It seems a little damp to me.
Damp? It's a ghastly room. I've never seen so many bugs in a bed in my life. They bite like dogs.
But this is terrible, sir. May I venture to suggest... Oh, no, it would be too great an honor.
Suggest what?
Well, I was about to suggest that you should accept my hospitality during your stay in our town, sir. I have a really excellent room entirely at your disposal. But, of course...
That's very kind of you. I shall be delighted.
Oh, this is exceedingly kind of you, sir.
Oh, sir.
I will send word to my wife at once. She'll be overjoyed.
Oh, splendid. Well, I'll have my bags packed and sent over at once. Waiter, let me have my bill, please.
I gave it to you for the second time this morning.
I can't remember your idiotic bills. How much was it?
Oh, my dear sir, I beg you. Have the bill sent to me, my good man. Oh, we really can't have our guests bothered in this way.
Very good, sir.
I must admit I was rather surprised by the turn that events had taken, but I quickly adapted myself to them. Whoever it was that the mayor had mistaken me for, I was perfectly ready to play the part. Apparently, he seemed to imagine that I was a person of great consequence in the government. And when I tried to suggest that I was merely a gentleman passing through his town in a private capacity, he smiled in a very knowing way, as though he knew better than that. He showed me all over the town, took me back to his house, gave me a superlative dinner, and I must admit, it got me a little intoxicated. In fact, I began to play my part quite well, especially with his wife and daughter.
After St. Petersburg, you must find our country life very dull, I'm sure.
Oh, it has its compensations, you know. I'm a very simple man, really. I do my utmost to pass without notice, but I never seem able to get away with it. Someone is sure to say, there goes Ivan Alexandrovich. Everyone knows me, though I have been mistaken for the commander-in-chief at the Winter Palace. If any of you come to St. Petersburg, really, you really must come and visit me at my house. Anyone will tell you where it is. I give balls almost every week.
Oh, I can just imagine the taste and magnificence of them.
Oh, yes. There's 700 rubles for a single watermelon. I've given before now. Yes, quite a gourmet, they call me. My soup is brought in a saucepan by steamer all the way from Paris. After dinner, we often make up a whist party, the foreign secretary, the French and English and German ambassadors and I. Often enough, I find the minister himself waiting on me. Yes, of course. I write a lot of plays and novels in my spare time as well. I can't even remember the titles of many of them. Just dash them off, you know.
Oh, there now. I might have known that you were a celebrated author.
It's nothing, really. It all started when the director of theatre came to me and said, "Come, old chap, write something for us, will you?" Of course, I couldn't refuse, you know.
And novels as well, you say?
Yes, all that sort of thing. The Queen of, what was the thing I wrote a bit?
The Queen of Spades. I might have known.
Yes, that's right, the Queen of Spades.
It says in the book that it was written by
Don't argue, Maria. Oh, really, I'm quite ashamed of you.
Oh, yes, well, Pushkin wrote one Queen of Spades, and then I wrote another one.
Oh, I'm sure it was yours that I read. It was so beautifully written.
Of course, I don't get enough time for writing, really. But it was worse when I was the head of a government department. The director died, and after one or two generals had tried to run the job, they had to come and ask me. I was on the point of refusing, but then I thought it would be sure to get back to the Tsar, and I knew he'd never forgive me if I left him in the lurch. So, very well, gentlemen, I said, I accept the post. Only you'll have to mind what you're doing. You know the sort of man I am. When I arrived at the ministry, there might have been an earthquake. Everyone was shaking and shivering so much. I'm not a man to trifle with, you know.
Oh, dear. May I fill your Excellency's glass again?
Thank you, yes. I've given a few people things to remember me by. Even the Privy Council is scared of me, and so they might be. After all, I'm in and out of the palace every day. And of course they're going to make me a field marshal at every moment. But I've always taken my stand. I've always taken my stand. Taken my...
Merciful heavens! His Excellency has passed out!
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
NBC is all for it. We mean that great American institution, Sundays at Home. And to prove it, we've come up with an all-star listening review designed to promote comfortable, easy-chair living. Tomorrow, talented conductor Guido Cantelli heads the list as he and the NBC Symphony Orchestra bring you another brilliant concert from Carnegie Hall, featuring stirring scores by Stravinsky and Beethoven. Sunday, also, you'll want to hear another discussion session on the latest in the fields of arts and sciences. That's on NBC's mammoth show, Collector's Item. And your Sunday newspaper of the air, Weekend, then brings you the latest news and commentaries with everything from cover story to feature page, under such famous bylines as Merrill Muller, Earl Godwin, Tex McCrary, and Elmo Roper. And then later Sunday, it's the Marriotts again, Ben and Liz, in The Marriage, another charming human adventure in matrimonial life. And tomorrow's production of the NBC Star Playhouse is that hilarious comedy of errors, The Major and the Minor, starring June Allison as the little girl who grows up fast when she finds that the handsome man with a uniform has developed a fatherly attitude. All this fine listening is just a sample of what's in store for Sunday stay-at-homers tomorrow, so why not take us up on it? Spend the perfect Sunday at home with the best in entertainment, courtesy of NBC.
And now we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
Yes, I must admit that things have turned out very fortunately for me one way and another. Admittedly, I'd taken far too much to drink over dinner, and it was quite late the following morning when I came down from my room. I don't know how long he'd been waiting, but there was a gentleman to see me.
I have the honor to present myself, Lyapkin Tyapkin, judge of the district court.
Please sit down. So you're the judge here, eh? Do you find it profitable?
After 9 years of service, I was given the Order of Vladimir, 4th class, with commendation.
Excuse me, you've got something in your hand, I see.
In my...
Yes,
nothing at all, sir.
No, look, you dropped it. What is it, money? Why, it must be 300 rubles.
Dear, I really hadn't noticed.
I suppose you wouldn't mind lending it to me for a day or two, would you?
No, not at all.
Too kind.
An honor, sir.
Oh, no, thank you very
I wondered whether you had any orders to give me.
Orders?
I mean for the district court.
For the district court? No, none at all. Thank you. No, I don't think so.
Thank you, sir. Then I won't trouble you further. Your servant, sir.
Very pleasant fellow, the judge, I thought. 2 minutes later, I had more company.
I have the honor to present myself, speaking, court counsellor, postmaster.
Pleased to meet you. Sit down, won't you? You live in this town, I suppose?
Yes, yes, sir.
A nice town. I like it. Not so big as Petersburg or Moscow, of course.
Perfectly true, sir.
But one can be very happy in a small town as well. Don't you agree?
Yes, indeed, sir.
You know, a queer thing happened to me on my way here. Got completely cleaned out. I suppose you couldn't lend me 300 rubles.
I should regard it as an honor, sir. Allow me. Only too glad to be of service.
Thank you very much. No point in going short, is there?
No, indeed, sir. You've no observations about the post office?
The post office? No, none at all.
Thank you, sir.
Really, quite a pleasant fellow, the postmaster. Who's to be next, I wonder?
I have the honor to present myself. Zemlyanika, the Superintendent of Institutions and Court Counsellor.
Oh, good. Do sit down.
You may remember I had the honor of showing you over our hospital yesterday.
Yes, of course. I knew we'd met somewhere. A nice place, well run, comparatively.
Always glad to do my best for the welfare of my country, sir.
Splendid. Then you can probably do me a favor. A queer thing happened on my way here. I lost all my money. You couldn't lend me 400 rubles or so, I suppose?
Oh, certainly, sir. You do me too much honor.
Not at all. Delighted, I'm sure. And so it went on. The inspector of schools, directors of various charities, and some of the most prominent citizens in the town. In all, 2,500 rubles. I was completely charmed by their open-handedness. After all, it wasn't as though they had anything to gain from it. None of them had ever seen me before. I doubt whether they'll ever see me again. What's more...
I think we'd better be moving on, sir. It's high time we were on our way again.
You think so? Whatever for?
Well, we've been very well entertained these last 2 days, but it can't go on like this forever.
See why not? Tomorrow will be time enough.
No, sir, really, you know. They've obviously mistaken you for somebody else. We'd better get away before they discover their mistake. They'll give us good horses to the next posting station, and then we'll be safely on our way.
Oh, well, perhaps you're right. But just take this letter to the post for me while you're collecting our traveling passes, will you? And be sure they give us the fastest horses they've got.
I certainly will, sir. You can be sure of that. Oh, good to see you, Excellency. Yes, come in, please, come in.
Hello, what's this? A deputation or something?
Yes, Your Honor, if you'll pardon.
Come in. Well, what can I do for you?
It's the mayor, sir. There's never been one like him here before. There's no words to describe his going on. What with billeting the soldiers on us and taking everything in the shops he can lay his hands on, and advising us to make him a present or other every time his name's day comes around, both of them, and threatening to put us out of business and having us flogged if we don't make the bribes large enough.
Dear me, the man sounds like a brigand.
So he is, sir, on my honor. And if you get across with him, he quarters a regiment on you to eat you out of house and business.
He does. Why, it all sounds most irregular. He ought to be sent to Siberia.
Wherever your Excellency decides to send him, just so long as it's far enough. Begging your pardon, sir, we brought you our humble offerings. A sack of sugar and a few baskets of wine.
Thank you. I'm much obliged to you. For the thought, I mean, of course, I couldn't possibly accept them. Yes, no, you must realize I'm not in the habit of accepting bribes.
Oh, no, sir, no. Nothing was further from our thoughts.
I hope so. Of course, if you were to let me have a loan of, say, 300 rubles, that would be another thing. I might agree to accept a loan to oblige you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We are much indebted.
No, don't mention it, please.
And if your Excellency could see fit to help us in the matter of sending the mayor to Siberia...
Oh, certainly, I'll do what I can for you. After a few more petitions of a similar order, I was feeling very pleased with the whole business. 4,000 rubles, to be exact. I looked forward to doubling it when I caught up with that captain of infantry who had cleaned me out at cards that night in Penza. But meanwhile, and while I was waiting for Ossip to fetch the post horses, what could be better than a little harmless flirtation? The mayor had a beautiful daughter, and even his wife seemed to be most forthcoming. The only trouble was I couldn't make up my mind which of the two I really preferred.
Oh, excuse me.
No. Come in, my dear. How nice of you to come and keep me company.
Oh, no, really. I thought Mamma was here. I'm sure you're very busy, sir.
But your eyes mean more to me than any business. I'm quite delighted to have you come and sit by me.
I don't know. I really ought to be going.
What a beautiful scarf you're wearing.
You're making fun of me, sir, because I'm only a silly country...
No, how I wish I were that scarf, my dear, to embrace those lily-white shoulders.
I don't understand you, sir. What warm weather we've been having.
Your lips, my dear, are warmer than any weather.
Sir, you say such terrible things.
Your lips and your eyes have charmed me till I can offer you nothing but my love. How happy I should be to take you in my arms and kiss you. Yeah, like this. Oh, my darling, it's so beautiful.
So much. I shall tell my Mamma.
No, forgive me. I was completely carried away by your beauty. On my knees, I ask your pardon. It was love that conquered me. Confound it.
Your Excellency, on your knees to a silly little chit of a girl.
Your servant, madame.
What is the meaning of this, miss? Nice behavior, I'm sure.
Mamma, His Excellency was...
Leave the room at once. Really, Your Excellency, I must own I'm quite shocked.
Madame, I assure you. On my knees, I assure you.
What? On your knees again? Oh, pray, do please get up. The floor's not...
No, on my knees, I beg you. Is it to be life or death?
I don't understand. You are asking me for the hand of my daughter.
No, madam. It is you I'm in love with. My heart is consumed by the terrible fires of love. I am asking for your hand.
But you must know that in a sense I'm already married.
No, love cares nothing for such things, madame. We will flee the town together, anywhere, to some bower of bliss where we can be eternally happy together. On my knees, I beg you not to...
How dare you burst in on us like this? And why stand there looking as though you'd lost your senses? You might be a child of 3. Nobody would know you're 18. Have you no sense of propriety?
Mamma, I didn't know.
Oh, you're always in a flutter. You should behave like I do.
Madame, do not oppose our happiness. Your daughter and I are passionately in love with each other.
What? You and Maria? But I thought it was me who said...
Shh, dear lady. What more convenient way can matters be arranged between us?
Oh, you pretty villain.
On my knees, I beg you. Is it to be life or death?
Oh, don't argue with His Excellency, Maria. For the sake of a silly girl like you, His Excellency is on his knees to me, and you rush in, interrupting as though you were out of your mind. Really, you don't deserve my consent at all. I vow you don't.
Oh, Mamma, you mean he really wants to marry me? His Excellency...
Oh, of course he does. Don't you, Your Excellency? I was really asked my husband, of course.
Oh, Your Excellency, have pity on me. Those vile shopkeepers in their petition, not a word of truth in it. Lies, slanders, and lies, a lot of it. Even if I did take a few bribes now and again, purely for the dignity of my office, and if they did have the soldiers billeted on them now and again, and occasional flogging, oh, surely, Your Excellency, you wouldn't send me to Siberia for that.
Oh, husband, please control yourself. His Excellency has done us the honor to ask for our daughter's hand in marriage.
Oh, I don't care what they said, Your Excellency. It's a lot of lies. I beg you not to believe. His Excellency, what?
His Excellency wishes to marry Maria.
But, why, I can't believe it. It can't be true. Can it?
I'm desperately in love, sir. If you refuse, I shall shoot myself.
Oh, really? My head's in such a whirl. I beg you, Your Excellency, the shopkeepers are a lot of rogues and thieves.
Oh, bother the shopkeepers. Give His Excellency your blessing, you idiot.
What? Oh, yes, of course. May God bless you, Your Excellency. What the devil? It's true. Why, he's kissing her. Oh, dear. I do hope he doesn't send me to Siberia as soon as they're married.
Perhaps it was just as well that Ossip arrived at that very moment to say that the post horses were ready. Naturally, they were surprised to hear that I was leaving so suddenly, but I explained that it was only for a day at the most, while I went to put my affairs in order. Oh, dear, I'd certainly got myself into a devil of a tangle, and no mistake. And for the life of me, I don't know which of the two I should have fallen in love with, if I'd really fallen in love with either. As it was, I mounted my horse and left the town forever, to save myself making up my mind. Well, that's the end of the story, so far as I am concerned. How it really ended, I shall probably never know, but I have a very shrewd idea. The letter I'd asked my servant to post was a letter to a friend of mine in St. Petersburg, describing just what a capital time I'd had, and just what a parcel of idiots the mayor and the judge and the postmaster and the rest of them really were. It only occurred to me afterwards that the postmaster was sure to open the letter and read it.
Where is he? Where is the scoundrel?
Where is who? Oh, really speaking. Here are all our friends come to congratulate me on His Excellency's engagement to my daughter, and you burst in like...
He isn't His Excellency at all.
What?
The whole thing's been a terrible mistake. The man is a common adventurer.
What?
A complete scoundrel who lost his money playing cards at Penza. He wrote a letter to a friend in St. Petersburg, and I took the liberty of reading it over at the post office. Then look, read it for yourselves.
You mean he isn't a minister at all?
Read his letter, sir, and see what he says about us all.
My dear Triapitchkin, I have had a most wonderful adventure. I lost all my money to a captain at cards in Penza and arrived here completely broke. The innkeeper was going to have me locked up for the price of his lodgings when my Petersburg manners and get-up suddenly convinced the town that I was an inspector general or something traveling incognito. Since then, I have been treated like royalty. The mayor has invited me to stay with him in his home, where I flirt desperately with his wife and daughter. I wish I could make up my mind which to begin with. The whole town lends me money, they dine me and wine me, and everybody is scared to death of me, in case I have them sent to Siberia, I suppose. As for the mayor himself, he is as stupid as an old grey horse. An old grey horse? But I can't believe it. You mean he wasn't a government inspector at all?
No more than you or I. And I lent him the fastest post horses in the station to make his escape with all the money we had.
No, I won't have it. This is too much.
Are you the mayor of this town, sir?
Yes, I am. Is anything...
His Excellency, the Inspector General, has just arrived from St. Petersburg. He's staying at the inn and requires your presence immediately.
This is Laurence Olivier again. I should like, if I may, to thank the cast of today's adaptation of Nikolai Gogol's story, The Inspector General. They included Keith Pyatt, Roger Delgado, John Fraser, Daphne Maddox, Jeanette Stark, Stephen Jack, and Alexander Gage. Next week, I look forward to the pleasure of welcoming you once again to our program. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation, produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
Preceding was transcribed. Tonight, enjoy the big preview with Maury Amsterdam on the NBC Radio Network.
Dual. Dual for floors. Dual cleans and polishes in one go, because it's a floor cleaner and a polish all in one. Dual 2 and 6.
Would you credit it? 50-odd years of baking same old Orvis. Now top brass at Orvis tell me they want an alternative. Still with same wheat germ goodness, but a bit softer like and less crusty. I told them I'm too old to change my ways now. I'll put one at lads onto it. Very nice, young Harold. If you like that sort of thing.
Hovis Handy Look. A new, softer Hovis.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
This is Monitor, and I'm Skitch Henderson here in Radio Central, and tonight we'll bring you a concert that includes some of the finest music ever written, played by the world's leading orchestras. Of course, we'll touch on other topics, too, and right now sit back and enjoy Groucho. Say, Fenneman, tell us, what's tonight's secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word is book. B-O-O-K.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
George, I got a riddle for you. You know what's the best way to make a coat last?
No, unless the best way to make a coat last would be to make the trousers first.
You know, you're supposed to do the commercials here. I'm supposed to tell the jokes. I'm going to give you one more chance, George.
All right.
Why is George Fenneman like the boiler on a steam engine?
I guess I'd better say, why? Why is he like the boiler in a steam engine?
I'll tell you why. Because you're both fired. Play around with that. What did we come down here for tonight, George? Couldn't you find anything else to do?
Well, no, I've invited some people down, and you're going to talk to them, and then ultimately some of them will get a chance to maybe win $10,000.
And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100.
And Groucho will meet our first couple in just a moment.
What's that chicken doing here? Where are the singers?
Singers? The ones gonna sing, Let Mrs. Grass Make the Soup at Your House. Those singers.
Don't need 'em. I brought this chicken that's gonna sing.
The chicken?
Sure. It is Mrs. Grass's chickeny rich noodle soup with real chickeny flavor. I figure we ought to have a chicken sing about it.
I suppose the chicken's going to tell the people all about how Mrs. Grass's chickeny-rich noodle soup is made with Mrs. Grass's exclusive golden nugget and her own genuine egg noodles.
Well, not exactly.
I suppose the chicken's going to tell about how that blue box of Mrs. Grass's soup mix gives you more soup and half again more noodles.
You don't understand. I didn't bring a talking chicken. It's a singing chicken. Come on. Let Mrs. Grass make the soup at your house. Sing it.
Let me the soup make the grass at your house.
I must have brought the wrong chicken.
Groucho, Grace Garrett and Chuck Lewis are on deck, so folks, come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word, and you divide 1,250 pesos. Now, Grace Garrett and Chuck Lewis. If there's anything I'd like to do, it's to Chuck Lewis. Which one is your Grace, huh?
Yes.
Do you mind if I call you Grace?
I wouldn't like it if you called me anything else. I don't think I'd answer you.
I'm going to have some trouble here tonight, I see. Would you mind if I asked you your age, Grace?
Not at all.
Well, I will ask you your age. What is your age?
I'm 77, but I feel like I was about 40.
I feel like 42. I feel like 40 elephants just dragged me through a knothole. What's the reason you feel 35 years younger than you are?
Well, I think I live right, and I haven't any bad habits.
Mm-hmm. We'd make a great team. I have no good habits. We could nullify each other. Now, come now, Grace. Everybody has some bad habits. Are you sure you have none?
I'm positive.
Well, what's the point of getting out of bed in the morning?
Well, I get hungry.
Are you married?
No, I've been a widow for 23 years.
Are you interested in having another go at it?
Oh, no. No, I should say not. I live alone and like it.
Well, I wasn't proposing. I was just checking. Well, what fun do you get out of living alone?
Well, I can enjoy my own peculiarities.
Mm-hmm. Such as what?
Well, such as putting ketchup on my pie if I want to. Nobody to stop me.
Put ketchup on pie?
Ketchup on my pie.
You mean to tell me there are people living alone just so they can put ketchup on their pie? What kind of pie do you put the ketchup
Raspberry.
on? There's nothing personal in that pie, is there?
Not at all. Nothing personal.
I thought you were giving me a piece of it.
No.
Your name is really Chuck Lewis, or is this just a pseudonym?
That's the name, yes.
Pseudonym?
That's my real name.
Where are you from, Chuck?
Well, I was born in Gainesville, Georgia, but traveled all my life. I guess I lived in Glendale, California most of the time. That's where I went to school.
What did you study in school?
I took business administration.
Why did you take that?
Well, I guess that was about the easiest thing they had.
What business did you go into after you left college?
Well, actually, I didn't go into any business. I kind of became a golf bum.
Well, you said you were already a bum. You just added to this and took up golf.
That's right. Yeah.
How long did you stay in the golf game?
Well, I'm still in it.
You're a pro, or you just putter around?
Well, I'm a pro. I'm at Kenilworth Lodge in Sebring, Florida.
Did you like that joke about you just putter around?
That's fine, yeah.
You didn't
I've
pay
heard
me
it before.
You played it? Well, what are some of the big tournaments you won while you were puttering around? The Masters, the PGA, the Open?
Oh, no, I've never won any of those big ones, but in fact, I don't even play tournaments anymore.
What do you play, pitch and putt?
No, I travel around the country with the Chuck and Linda Lewis golf show, putting on exhibitions.
Is that your wife, Linda Lewis?
No, that's my 8-year-old daughter, Linda, who is the world's youngest golf professional.
Your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
You do tricks with the
That's
golf
right,
club?
trick golf shots, and we do it with that
I do trick golf shots, too, but I don't get paid for it. That's my regular game. Grace, have you changed your mind about getting married again after listening to...
Oh, positively
do you
not.
still
Oh, no.
You still want to drown your sorrow in ketchup,
Yes,
huh?
I certainly do.
How do you support yourself? Do you depend on a girdle, or do you have a job?
Well, professional babysitter
Grace,
at the Statler Hilton.
I don't know what you were shifting there, but it looked... It certainly looked as though it had been effective.
Well, it was a little shifty, wasn't it?
Yes. Now, what do you say you do? You're a girdle shifter?
No, I'm a professional babysitter. At the
A
Statler
babysitter.
Hilton
Well, why are you
Hotel.
standing up if you're a babysitter?
Well, I sit while I'm at the hotel.
Where is this? You do this?
Statler Hilton.
Oh, I've seen some pretty good babes I'd like to sit with at the Statler. I don't understand. You mean when Mr. and Mrs. Statler go out in the evening, you just sit there and watch the hotel so nobody steals it?
No, I look after the children of the guests of the hotel. When they bring their children with them, and they send for me. And I go down and act as a grandmother.
Well, how do you like
grandmother by the hour.
babysitting?
Oh, I like it very much.
Is it any different than sitting for private families?
Yes, because I don't have to wash the dishes.
Do you find your work interesting, Grace?
Very. I find it very interesting. Children are very interesting to me.
Well, could you give us an example of...
One evening, I was to be left alone with a little 4-year-old boy while his mother went to the theater. But before she left the room, she stood in the doorway, and she told the poor little fellow what to do. She told him what not to do, and what would happen if she didn't get a good report from me when she got back. Finally, the door slammed, and she was gone. The little fellow threw up both hands. He said, Miss Garrett, that woman is making a nervous wreck of me.
Do you charge for babysitting, or do you just do it because you're fond of children?
No, I'm very fond of children, but I'm also fond of those dollars that I get. I get a few.
You're a very...
$1 an hour.
$1 an hour?
Until midnight. And $1.50 an hour after midnight, and I always hope that they'll stay out all night.
Well, Grace, if I had any small children and needed a babysitter, I'd certainly call on you.
Well, I hope you have some. You asked me a little while ago if you could call me Grace. Would you mind if I'd call you Julius?
No, I'd be flattered.
See, I read the
if you'd call me
McCall magazine. I couldn't wait for your book.
The title of which is Groucho and Me, on sale at all bookstores.
I know.
This this is the secret word. So you just won yourself $50.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
That's the equivalent of sitting in the hotel room for about 30 hours.
I know.
And here's 50 for you.
Thank
because you laughed so loud at that putter around joke. Don't think I've forgotten that, old boy. This will be reflected in the quiz, you know. Grace, I would say that you're the perfect combination of Mother Goose and Milton Berle.
I get that.
I don't get it either, but...
It's good anyway.
It's good.
I like that.
Let's put it there. It's a compliment.
Uh-huh. Well, thank you.
I
didn't recognize it, but I'm glad it is.
Well, if I had thought at the time that it was a compliment, I wouldn't have said it. I think we came out even on that exchange. I'd like to find out more about you two, but we have to get on and play the game. You know how to play the game, You Bet Your Life?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could have Mr. Fenneman come out and explain it to you. George?
Yes.
Remember, you get any 4 questions you like, and you alternate your selections.
Well, as you can see, we have questions ranging from $1 to $300. The $300 questions are tougher than the 2, and the 2 are tougher than the 1. You get 4 chances. The object is to earn at least $500, because if you do, you get to come back at the end of the game and maybe try for $10,000.
Now, you selected cities and small towns, I believe it was, of the United States, right?
Right, yes.
Grace, pick the first one.
This is $100.
$100 one?
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
All right, here are the cities and towns. Carson City, Lovelock, and Reno. What is the state?
Nevada.
Nevada is right. You've got $100.
$100, yes. 400 more to go.
Let's try a 300.
A 300?
In what state are Haley, Ketchum, Jerome, and Moscow? Haley, Ketchum, Jerome, and Moscow.
Wyoming.
No, I'm sorry. It's Idaho. You should have known that from Ketchum.
Well, you have $100.
You haven't lost that.
2 more opportunities to earn the 5.
Grace, take a whirl.
What, you want to try a 200 this time?
Grace is the great compromiser. In what state are Saugatuck, Saginaw, and St. Ignatz? Michigan is right.
And that was $200. You now have 3.
Now $300.
Then I won't.
Well, we have to go for another 200.
No, well, you don't have to.
But it does make sense, let's say.
Well, you're bringing a new note into this show, Joe.
The object is to get $500.
We have 300 now.
That's the object of your
And you
affection.
have had 3 questions, and this is your last question.
Give us 200.
How about this one here?
Fine.
All right. This is a $200 question. If you get it, you'll have your 500.
In what state are Jonesboro, Lake Charles, and Opelousas? O-P-E-L, yes, Louisiana.
And you made $500?
Yes.
So you'll be back to try for maybe 2, 5, or $10,000.
You want these?
No.
Well, congratulations, and I hope we see you later.
Thank you.
Hasta mañana.
Thank you very much.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life. It's going to be another great year for Rambler. That's the word here in Miami from the automotive experts who've already previewed the 60 Rambler. On top of its record-breaking success this year, Rambler has come up with an even more exciting car for 60, with more innovations than ever before. Right now, some of Rambler's new competitors are engaged in crash program road testing and economy runs. In this department, Rambler has a decided advantage. Over 36 miles per gallon with overdrive in the recent NASCAR coast-to-coast economy run. Rambler also holds the big edge in experience. The only compact car proved by 10 years and 25 billion owner-driven miles. Get your special pre-announcement preview of 1960's most exciting car, the new Rambler. The red carpet is out at your Rambler dealers, which means you can preview the 60 Rambler now. See your Rambler dealer.
Now, George, what's on the agenda?
Well, Groucho, we're running a little overtime. As a matter of fact, you've been having so much fun with our first couple, we may not have time for our next couple to play the quiz. And however, as long as they're standing by, well, they'd sort of like to come in and talk to you anyway. And they've agreed that if necessary, they'll come back again next week. So here they are, a couple of young unmarried people, Margot Rode and K.W. Shelby. Folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word, and you'll divide an extra $100. Margaret Road and K.W. Shelby. Margaret Road, you look like a pretty dangerous road with all those curves. Why the uniform, Margot? Are you a letter carrier?
Not quite. I'm an airline hostess, and this is my uniform.
Oh, well, that's very attractive. Which airline are you with?
Lufthansa.
I'm all right. How are you? I say, which airline are you with?
Lufthansa.
What is a Lufthansa? Is that the helicopter service that flies between Glendale and Cucamonga?
Not quite. No, we fly all over the world, and it's the German airline.
Are you German, Margot?
I am, yes.
Are you a Berliner?
I was born in Berlin, but I'm from Hamburg.
You're a hamburger, in other words. If I had some ketchup, I'd put the bite on her. Who knows, maybe later we two could get together and get a bun on. You care for that joke, Margot?
Well, was that a joke?
You took those words right out of that audience's mouth. Now, let's see. I hate to leave you, but I'll come back to you pretty soon, you know. All roads lead to Margaret Road, it says here. K.W. Shelby, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. You've met Miss Road, huh?
Yes, just a few moments ago.
Would you like to take this road and see where it leads?
No.
Are you crazy?
No.
Are you just shy?
Well, no. I think Mr. Fenneman jumped to conclusions, and though
He also jumped at Miss Road when she came. But that's another story that we can't talk about. Yeah.
But though I am still single, I'm planning on being married in just a couple of weeks.
You're going to get married?
Yes.
What you're insinuating, in other words, is that this little girl isn't good enough for you. Is that it?
No, I think she's very, very attractive, but, well, I'm engaged already.
Well, I hope you're very happy. I don't take this kind of resistance lying down, you know. I haven't finished with this romance. You'll develop a taste for hamburgers before we're through. Before we're through, or my name isn't Dear Abby. It happens to be Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Now, where are you from, Shelby? Shelby, it's in Montana, isn't it? That's where Gibbons and Dempsey fought for the championship.
Oh, there's
Did you know
several Shelbys.
Were you named after that fight?
No, I wasn't.
No. How'd you happen to come to California?
Well, my hot water heater blew up.
Well, that's certainly a cheap way to travel. That must have been quite an explosion to blow you all the way from California, all the way to California. Where were you at the time, in New York?
No, I was in New Orleans.
Well, I guess it could blow you that far. Right? Well, what did you have to do with coming to California?
Well, I was getting ready to take a shower, and there was no hot water. So I went out to the kitchen to see what was the matter, and I discovered that the hot water heater had gone out.
With who? Who was in the kitchen when you went in there?
So I was in there alone, fortunately.
Yeah.
Groucho, I'm sorry to interrupt, but as we anticipated, we are out of time. However, our first couple has a chance, and should have a chance, to try for the big money at the end of the show. So as we anticipated, you people are going to have to come back again next week, all right?
Yes.
Well, I certainly want to continue this conversation. I know you both must have a lot to talk about. Not only that, we want to give you a chance to win some money. So thanks for being with us tonight, and we'll see you again next week.
We'll see if our first couple can bring their winnings up to $10,000 in just a moment.
It's a Rambler year.
This is Frank Blair from San Francisco, and everything I've heard here indicates it is a Rambler year coming up, and a big one. I've been talking to automotive experts, people who've already previewed all the 60 cars, and they say Rambler's really got it again. New styling, exciting new features, and 10 years compact car building experience. That's the Rambler story for 60. The many friends Rambler has made this year, well over 1/3 will tell you that Rambler has a tremendous edge in experience, with 25 billion owner-driven miles. Ramblers also way ahead in economy. 36 miles per gallon with overdrive in the NASCAR coast-to-coast economy run. The 60 Rambler hasn't been announced yet, but you can have a special pre-announcement preview now. The red carpet's out at Rambler dealers, which means you can see the 60 Rambler right away. Come now during red carpet days. Preview the 60 Rambler at Rambler dealers.
Groucho, here are Grace Garrett and Chuck Lewis, who won $500, so they get a chance at the big money, and here they are, coming in right now. You come back on,
Congratulations, kids. You know, this year, if you win $500 or more in the quiz, you get a chance to run your winnings for the night up to $2,000, $5,000, or even $10,000. So, pick a number from 1 to 10.
I'll take 6.
6. Put a 6 up here, George. And Chuck?
Give me 4.
4. That's your first number. It means if the number comes up on the wheel and you answer the question correctly, your total winnings for the night will be $10,000. Now, you've picked the number 4. If your total winnings will be $5,000 if that comes up. Now, if neither number comes up after the spin, the total will be $2,000. If you win, get the right answer. So one of you turn the wheel.
You turn. No, you go.
Well, your numbers were 4 and 6, and it came up 3, so this question is worth $2,000. A total of 2. Here it is. In World War I, the 42nd Division arrived in France with every state in the Union represented in its ranks. For $2,000, what was the nickname of this famous Army division? Very famous. Walk it over. What's the answer? Well, it's the Rainbow Division, a very famous division. Sorry you missed it, but you still have $500, so that isn't too bad. Congratulations, and thanks for being with us, Grace.
Thank you.
You Bet Your Life is transcribed in Hollywood. Produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meekin. This is George Fenneman reminding you to tune in again next week, same time, same station, to hear the one, the only Groucho. And see Groucho every Thursday evening on NBC television. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces around the world.
Melanie Kahane, Ben Grower, Broadcast Decorating Wavelengths, a program designed to help you design a more beautiful home tonight on most of these NBC stations.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
Sometimes you take so much trouble making half their pudding, you forget to make custard. So Brown & Polson have made instant mix custard. Real creamy custard like you'd expect from Brown & Polson. Just add boiling water. You need no milk, and you've perfect custard in seconds.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Ready? Oh, do you want some custard, Mum? Oh, thank you.
Brown & Polson instant mix custard. Good and creamy, because Brown & Polson make it.
The promise of Steiner.
Now from Steiner, the authority on hair, new Pearl Foam Shampoo. Quick foaming Pearl Foam Shampoo leaves your hair with a light, fresh perfume, reveals true hidden beauty. Steiner Pearl Foam Sachets, 1 and 9 at chemists and stores everywhere.
For lovely hair that makes me stare, that's the promise of Steiner.
Hold it. 15 seconds from now, you'll see the picture he just took. See? With the Polaroid land camera, you get bright, sharp pictures in 15 seconds. Snap, pull, peel. It's that easy. Is there any better way to get pictures of the family?
I've been gardening in white gloves, just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
Duel. Duel for floors. Dual cleans and polishes in one go because it's a floor cleaner and a polish all in one. Dual 2 and 6.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
The Harold Perry Show. Honest Harold, the Homemaker. The town of Melrose Springs boasts one radio station and one newspaper, both owned by an old boaster named Mr. Carruthers. One of the things he doesn't boast about is his radio program on his station called Honest Harold the Homemaker. Why? Because Honest Harold is too honest. Listening to Honest Harold is a morning must in Melrose Springs, especially with the ladies. Let's join them.
Well, good morning, girls. Time to visit with your old friend Honest Harold the Homemaker, bringing you news, views, and clues to good products. As usual, that's Home on the Range, our theme song, and now we're going to start cooking with gas. Well, I made a funny. I have a very important announcement to make later in the program that concerns all of you, so please stand by, girls. But first, let's dip into our mailbag, huh? Well, here's a letter from a listener in Charlieville. She says, last week I started trading with a different grocer. When the boy arrived with the delivery, I asked him his name. He said Truman. I said, is that your last name? He said, yes, ma'am, my first name is Harry. Harry Truman, I said? That's a pretty well-known name. He said, it ought to be. I've been delivering groceries around here for 4 years. Well, that lady certainly was told. A woman likes to be told that her hair is fine as gold. She may know that you're her feller, but it's better when you tell her. A woman likes to be told. I snuck that in, didn't I? A woman's funny that way. Clings to every word you say. If it's something sweet and gentle, she'll grow soft and sentimental and kiss your worries away. So if you think her smile is warm as summer, don't you ever keep it from her. For many a heart has been broken for the want of a word unspoken. A woman likes to be told that she never will grow old. And the more you say you love her, more and more you will discover. A woman likes to be told, oh yes, a woman likes to be told. And now, girls, let's get serious for a moment. 2 weeks ago, a very high-pressure salesman sold me on the idea of introducing a new shampoo product on this program. Because it was new and not fully tried and tested, I asked all you ladies to accept a free sample from the manufacturer and then report to me. Since then, I've had numerous complaints on the product from you girls, and I'm canceling the account. I may get into a little trouble about this, but I want you to know that Grandma Llewellyn's liquid lather shampoo will never be mentioned on this program as long as I have anything to say about it.
Good morning, Station KHJP. Yes, madam. After listening to Honest Harold, you're pouring your Grandma Llewellyn's liquid lather shampoo down the drain. I'll tell him. No, I don't think it'll hurt the drain. Well, thanks for draining, for calling. Hello, Station K. Oh, hello, Rosemary. Little old Gloria was just about to call you. Did you hear Honest Harold's program this morning? Well, he just went off the air, and between you and me, it's liable to be for the last time. Boss Carruthers called his nephew, Mr. Peabody, and now Mr. Peabody is going to call Harold, and... Oh, here comes Harold out of the studio. I'll call you back.
Well, good morning, Glory. Did you hear my program this morning?
Yes, I did, Mr. Hemp, and Mr. Peabody heard it, too. He was eating his breakfast at the time.
Oh?
He choked on his yogurt.
He did? Oh, my goodness. Well, you know my policy, Gloria. I test all my products before... By the way, Gloria, did you test that new product for me over the weekend?
Oh, yes, I spent the entire weekend sunbathing.
Good. How did that freckle cream work out?
Oh, just wonderful. I got a whole new crop of freckles.
I'm glad I didn't have Evelina try it. Gloria, you're a fine guinea pig.
Thank you very much.
Well, see you tomorrow, same time, same station.
I hope so.
Yeah. What?
Mr. Peabody wants to see you in his office right away.
Is he in there now?
I'm afraid so. I can hear him tapping his fingers.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, that's radio, give and take. Only so far I haven't found many who'll take what I've got to give. Well, keep your lines crossed, Gloria.
Don't I always? Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. She's a nice kid. Well, here goes nothing. Maybe I was a little hasty about canceling that shampoo account. I don't know, though. My listeners objected to the stuff. Besides, I tried it and took all the wave out of my hair. No, sir, my head tells me I did the right thing. And if big shot Stanley Peabody so much as raises his voice to me, I'll... Whoa, hello, Stanley. Well, thank you for opening the door.
Come in.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you're in such a jovial mood.
Mm-hmm.
It may help you digest what I've been discussing with my uncle, Mr. Carruthers. Sit down.
Oh, thank you. New furniture, eh? Nice.
Yes, look about you. This fine radio station. Thousands upon thousands of dollars were spent erecting these handsome studios.
Cheap cement.
The finest electrical engineers designed our powerful transmitters. Mr. Carruthers even hired me at great expense to run the organization.
Relative.
You come along and nullify it all.
Nullify? Now hold on.
You're the one that had better try to hold on to your job. You're on probation.
Probation?
Yes. You've gone about as far as you can with your idiotic ideals of honesty, and it's got to stop. Stop! Do you hear?
The only way I could hear it any better is if you were sitting in my lap.
It was a good gag when you first started your homemaking program to insist that a sponsor's product must meet the lofty standards of your female listeners. A very clever move from a showmanship angle.
Well, thank you, Stanley.
Somebody else must have thought of it.
What a mean young man.
But this idea of canceling advertisers...
I'm sorry, Stanley, but I must uphold my principles.
Your principles? What about this radio station? What's going to hold us up?
Not this cheap cement, brother.
What possible justification did you have to cancel that shampoo account?
Well, my listeners complained about it.
And just what great fault did your listeners find with the shampoo?
Well, Stanley, as one little woman put it, there's too much sham and not enough poo.
Mr. Carruthers, very angry. You're making me very angry, too. You ruined my breakfast this morning.
I'm sorry you choked on your yogurt.
Please. Instead of wasting your time testing products, why don't you do something constructive?
Well?
If you have to crusade, go after something worthwhile, such as lowering taxes.
Are taxes too high?
Or try to do something to better Melrose Springs.
What?
Now, I'll give you an example. Mrs. Carruthers, my aunt, who, as you know, is the political leader among the women of this town, is planning to run me for mayor. Now, why don't you convince your listeners that I should be the next mayor?
I thought you wanted me to do something to better Melrose Springs.
Get out! And remember, you've got one more chance.
But Stanley...
Get out before I do something that'll put me in True Detective magazine.
Oh, brother, I guess I better go. That's murder. True Detective magazine. That Peabody. I'd like to condense his head for Reader's Digest. Only they wouldn't buy it. What a fine mayor he'll make. Why didn't I fight back? I don't have to take that sort of talk from anybody. My 1936 Essex is almost paid for. Besides, this is a free country. Of course, I don't want to be so free I don't have a job. I've got responsibilities. There's Mother and Cousin Billy. Got to keep little Billy with me or he'll drift back to the racetracks.
Hey there, crooner.
Oh, hello, Doc.
Talking to yourself, weren't you? Yeah, that's better than talking to some people I know. Always did prefer animals to people.
Yeah, I know that, Doc.
Fact is, that's why I became a veterinarian instead of an MD.
Oh?
Animals are more considerate.
Huh?
Never did have a horse call me in the middle of the night unless it was serious.
Yeah, you're wonderful, Doc. Can I drop you any place?
Well, I'm heading home.
Well, fine. Hop right in then, huh?
Yeah. I just came downtown to get some dog biscuits. Have one?
Yeah.
You better take two. They're kind of small.
Yeah. No, thanks.
Oh, but they're crammed full of vitamins. Yeah, they don't crackle or pop, but they got plenty of snap.
Doc, don't tell me you eat those things.
Oh, no. I just give them to my dogs.
Yeah?
It's the only thing that'll keep them from barking during your radio program.
I'd like to put some of those dog biscuits in Stanley Peabody's yogurt. Maybe to keep him from barking.
You and Stanley don't get along too well, do you?
Well,
not many fellas do when they're in love with the same girl.
I guess not. If Stanley could get me out of the way, Doc, he'd probably marry Evelina.
Can't understand what you two see in that niece of mine. Oh, she is as young and pretty.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Well, all us Yanceys are. Tell you that she's domineering, though. Why, she even tells old man Carruthers how to run his newspaper. If I had a secretary like that,
I'd marry her if she'd have me.
I don't know. She's taking care of me, the twins, and all the stray dogs and cats I'm treating. I don't know. She's got room for one more.
Oh? What?
Besides, my nephew from Cleveland's planning to visit us.
Oh?
Oh, he's quite a fellow, that boy. Yeah, makes $45 a week when he's not striking.
Well, anyway, this is a fine time for me to be thinking about getting married to Evie. I'm about to lose my job.
What, again?
Yeah, serious this time. In fact, Mr. Carruthers had Stanley put me on probation.
You're too honest, eh?
Well,
yeah, I remember it's given you trouble all your life.
they think I should forget about testing home products and get behind a project to make the town better.
Yeah, Boss Carruthers would like that, seeing as how he owns most of the town. What you slowing down for? Is this spring wagon out of gas?
No, this is the school zone, Doc.
Oh, yeah. Say, if you want a good community project, son, how about getting the town to build a livery stable?
A livery stable? There aren't any horses in this town.
Well, that might bring them back.
Took me all day to contact the school principals, but they're all behind me. Just can't wait to tell Evelina about this. I hope the dear little twin sisters have gone to bed. And old Doc Yak, too. Dear old Doc. I wonder if the old boy sleeps standing up like a horse.
Oh, come in, Harold.
Yeah, thank you, Evie.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd drop over. I've been worried. I understand you had some trouble at the radio station.
Yeah, I did. But today I hit on a plan that'll make Mr.
At the radio station.
Yeah, I did. But today I hit on a plan that'll make Mr. Carruthers approve of me.
Oh, well, take it from his secretary, Harold. It'll have to be quite an idea.
Oh, this one is. Stanley Peabody suggested what he said was a worthwhile project, convincing my listeners that he should be the next mayor. But I've got a better plan and a more honest one.
Oh.
I'm going to start a radio campaign to put a policeman at every corner of every schoolhouse so that our children can cross the streets.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea, Harold. Is Mr. Carruthers enthused?
Well, I haven't spoken to Mr. Carruthers yet. I've got a call in for Stanley to call me here. I hope you're staying at home this evening.
Don't worry about that. Look at all the work Mr. Carruthers sent me home with.
Yeah, slave driver.
Oh, but, you know, this is interesting.
Oh?
I'm proofreading a series of articles that Mr. Carruthers wrote for his Sunday editorial. It's on one of his pet subjects, lip reading.
Lip reading?
Mm-hmm. He is a bit deaf, you know.
Deaf, too?
I've discovered that you can learn a lot about people by watching their lips.
Well, a fella doesn't like to just watch Some lips. Yeah.
I've been practicing lip reading here in front of the mirror.
Mirror? Wouldn't it be more fun practicing with something not quite so cold? A nice, live, suntanned assistant? I'm available.
All right. Now, you watch how my lips form the words.
Oh, brother, I'm watching.
Now, after me, make the lips form a simple word, like rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
No, don't try to spell the word.
Huh?
Just say it, naturally. Rhubarb.
Rhubarb. This is silly. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Really? Well, it may have some merit. Let's see. Now it's my turn, huh? Mm-hmm. Now you form a word with me. Ready? Say prunes.
All right. Prunes. Oh, hair. That wasn't fair.
No, but it was tasty.
You shouldn't have kissed me.
Well, you shouldn't have said prunes. You were irresistible. Evie.
Yes?
It's strange that lip reading should make me think of marriage. But now that I'm sure of my job again...
that must be Stanley now.
Yeah, it would be. I'll get it. Hello?
Is that you, Hemp? Did you call me?
Yes, I did, Stanley. I've taken your advice.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Your suggestion about crusading to better Melrose Springs? I want you to tell Mr. Carruthers about it.
Well, I certainly will. You mean about deciding to back me for mayor?
Oh, no. My idea is to have a policeman on every corner at every school.
What? A policeman on every corner?
Huh?
Hemp, do you realize there are 4 schools in this town? There are 4 corners at each school? That's 16 additional policemen.
8, 12, say, he's right.
16 policemen. Do you know what that means?
It means safety for our school children.
It means higher taxes. And you know who pays most of the taxes in this town?
Well, Mr. Carruthers, of course.
Yes. And what, may I ask, is wrong with the suggestion I gave you?
You mean to back you for mayor?
Certainly.
Well, as one of my lady listeners so aptly put it, too much sham and not enough poo.
That did it?
Huh?
To coin a phrase, my dear boy, you've reached the end of your rope, Hemp.
Hey, that's pretty clever. What?
You're fired.
Fired? But Stanley. I guess he didn't like my idea.
Are you finished, Harold?
Yeah, I'm finished. In more ways than one. Well, Mother always said, it's important to have an open mind, but maybe I've got a hole in my head.
We'll return to the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. I think this is a good time for a reminder that safety in driving is mighty important, especially on these vacation days. There are twice as many cars on the road during the summer months, and that means you should be twice as careful. Save a life. Remember, it may be your own. And now back to the Harold Perry Show. We're back in Honest Harold's hometown, Melrose Springs. It's the next day, and we find ourselves at the radio station.
Good morning, Station KHJP. Oh, hello, little Billy. Honest Harold's program? Well, hold the wire, little Billy, and I'll tell you all about it. Hello, Station KHJP. Oh, hello, Rosemary. Has little old Gloria got news for you? But I'll have to call you back. Little Billy's on the other line. You know, Harold's cousin, that cute ex-jockey. Hello, little Billy. Hasn't Harold told you? Well, I guess he didn't want to worry you. But he isn't the homemaker here anymore. He's been replaced with an organ recital. He came in this morning, packed up his test tubes, and went home to Mother. Yes, I think you'll find him there. He looks so sad. Goodbye, Billy. Oh.
Now, Harold, stop worrying. Everything happens for the best. Remember, honesty is the best policy.
Yes, Mother, honesty is the best policy, but I'm beginning to think the premiums come pretty high.
Don't you want a little dessert, Harold?
I think I've had enough lunch, Mother. I'm trying to keep my weight down, you know.
Oh, you're not too fat.
Oh, yes, I am. The last time I took a train trip and got into an upper, it immediately became a lower.
Oh, now, you're just healthy looking. But you won't be if you don't stop worrying and eat more.
Well, you can save my dessert for Billy, huh?
There you go. Always thinking about other people. Take me, for instance.
You?
Yes, I hold you back. A nice boy like you should be married and have a home of his own. A man deserves those things when he's touching 40.
I'm not touching 40, Mother. I'm beating the living daylights out of it. Besides, Mother, I couldn't do without you. You know I'm a tosser who'd sew the buttons back on my pajamas. Well, I'm off.
Where? You haven't a program anymore.
Oh, I found a program, Mother. I'm going down to the Hoover School. If the city won't hire extra policemen, I'll direct traffic there.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, my boy. But here, if you're going to school, I'd better wrap up your dessert.
But, Mother...
Now, Harold, remember how hungry you always got when you went to school. Here's your pie.
Pie?
Yes, lemon chiffon.
But, Mother, remember my diet.
Lemon is on your diet.
Lemon is... Yes, you win, Mother. I'll take the pie. Now what am I going to do with this piece of pie? Can't hold it in my hand while I'm directing traffic. Oh, well, I'll eat it. Yeah. Dear old Mother. She really thinks I ought to get married. Married to Evelina. That'd be wonderful. She's so pretty. She can't cook as well as Mother, but that's good. I can stay on my diet. What about Mother and little Billy? Maybe Billy could be our babysitter. Nah. Babies. I don't want a large family. 5 would be enough. But here I am dreaming again. Haven't even got a job. Probably have to leave Melrose Springs and be a test pattern. Evelina will probably marry Stanley Peabody. Well, he's going to be mayor. She'd like that. Mrs. Mayor Peabody. Oh, brother.
Hey, Harold.
Uh-oh, little Billy. I don't want to see him now. I'll walk faster.
Hey, where are you off and running?
Oh, hello, little Billy. I didn't see you. I'm not myself today.
Let me be the first to congratulate you.
No, Billy.
What's this I hear about you being scratched?
Scratched?
Yeah. Declared. Fired.
Yeah. Billy, must you always use that racetrack lingo? You got everybody in this town doing it.
Sure. I'm getting to be a favorite.
There you go.
If you want me to take care of this Peabody, I'll put a burr under his saddle and ride him into the rail.
Now, Billy, you promised me when you came to live with us here in Melrose Springs that you wouldn't get in any trouble.
But you got a lot of good races left in you, cuz. I ain't letting them send you to the glue factory.
Glue? Now, Billy.
Come on, we'll fight Carruthers and Peabody. You and me. We'll pool our forces.
Excuse me, Billy, but that's no pool. That's a bird bath.
I'll admit you're no 2-year-old,
Huh?
but I can put you in shape. We'll start with early morning workouts.
What do you think I am, a horse? Look, Billy, I don't want to fight anybody. It's true they didn't take my school plan, but I still think I was right. So I'm going to the Hoover School myself.
You mean you're going to direct traffic?
Well, somebody's got to help those children across the street.
Oh, so that's why you're wearing that silly air raid helmet.
Well, yeah.
Well, Peabody may think he's running you out of the money, but his nose ain't crossed the wire yet.
Huh?
See you later.
Billy, what are you up to?
Me? Nothing. Excuse me. I got to see a horse doctor about a stubborn mule.
Horse doctor about a mule? Oh, well, that sounds logical.
Dr. Yancey speaking. It's your nickel. Start talking.
Doc, this is Billy. I got to see you right away. I'm at 6th and Hoover.
But I'm in consultation with the patient.
Patient?
Yeah, I'm clipping a sheep.
Well, that sheep can wait. The one I want to see you about has been clipped, but good.
Yeah, Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Oh, things are never the same again after you have a phone put in. I'll shear you later.
All right, come along, children. Scoot across while I have the car stopped. Now, don't stand there looking at me. Come on, scoot.
Look, Sunshine, there's Honest Harold. Yeah. Hello, Honest Harold.
Well, the Yancey twins. Hello, Tempest and Sunshine.
Harold, you shouldn't stand out in the middle of the street like that. You'll get hit.
Well, I've been out here 15 minutes. I haven't been hit yet.
What are you doing? Trying to collect your insurance because you lost your job?
What?
If he is, Tempest, don't tell anybody. He's our friend. Do you think you'll collect enough money to marry Evie?
Now, girls, you run along home, Debbie. Besides, you're holding up traffic. Scoot across. I've got to let this hot rod by.
All right. Goodbye, Honest Harold.
Goodbye. Cute kids. All right, you and that hot rod, and proceed with caution. Wow, I nearly collected my insurance at that. Just a moment, please. Let the children across. Well, hello, Joey. All right, mister, and thank you for waiting. Well, I kind of like this work. Maybe I missed my calling. Guess I'm just a frustrated policeman. Getting quiet here, though. Imagine all the classes have been dismissed. Seems to be the last of the kiddies.
Can I cross now, Constable?
Hello, Doc. How are you?
How you getting along with your new job there?
Well, it's a bigger one than I thought it was going to be. I think I need a whistle.
Well, if you wait till that new third-grade teacher walks by, I'll whistle for you.
Now, Doc.
He's in a pucker there, wasn't he?
You remember your age, Doc.
Oh, I never have to. Everybody else does.
Anyway, the children have all gone home, and I think I'll go, too.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Harold. I just got here. Why don't you stick around a while? You know, show me your stuff.
No. I'm all finished here.
Well, there may be another kid or two around playing behind the schoolhouse.
I don't think so, Doc.
Well, besides, it's just about the time that Mrs. Carruthers drives Stanley Peabody up to the house to make his daily report to the old man.
Well, yes, it is nearly 4 o'clock, and they do it every day.
Well, if I was you, I'd stick around and let Stanley see you donating your services to the town like this. Why, it'll make him mighty ashamed.
I doubt that. Anyway, let's let bygones be bygones.
Well, you stick to that attitude, and it won't be long before you're going bye-bye. Hey, who's that upstart in that station wagon?
It looks like Mrs. Carruthers' car.
Yeah, she's traveling pretty fast.
Yeah, too fast. Look at that child in that cowboy suit. Where did he come from?
Say, he's going to run across the street.
He can't see on account of that big hat he's wearing. Little boy, don't run out there on that street.
Oop, he stumbled and fell.
Oops, stop that car.
Harold, don't jump in front of that car.
Stop. Oh, brother, that was close.
Is that you, Mr. Hemp?
Yes, Mrs. Carruthers.
Is the child all right?
Yeah, he's okay. Look at him streak through those bushes.
Hemp, what are you doing standing out here in the middle of the street?
What does it look like, Stanley? I've been directing traffic.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Oh, Mr. Hemp, how can I ever thank you? You've kept me from hitting that youngster.
Well, that's why I was here.
This is a dangerous spot. There should be policemen on these corners to act as crossing guards.
You're so right, Mrs. Carruthers.
Something should be done immediately. Mr. Hemp, why don't you campaign for it on your radio program? The women of this town would back you to the hilt.
Well, I wanted to, Mrs. Carruthers, but I don't have a radio program.
You certainly do. It's a favorite of mine. I heard you only yesterday.
That was my last one. Stanley fired me.
What's this, Stanley?
Now, Auntie, I just take orders from Mr. Carruthers.
Well, Mr. Carruthers takes orders from me.
I'll bet he does it back.
Mr. Hemp, you've been rehired.
I have?
Yes, but it may not be for long.
It won't?
For a long time now, we've needed an honest man in Melrose Springs. One who is interested in our city and our children. When the women voters of Melrose Springs meet tomorrow, I'm going to submit your name for mayor.
Me? Mayor?
Sinatra, here is your boy, man.
Auntie, I thought you were going to support me.
We support you anyway.
Parker.
Please, Doc, but Mrs. Carruthers, do you really think I'm qualified? I don't think I want to be mayor.
Don't argue with me, young man. You're as good as elected.
Yep.
Stanley, close your mouth and let's go home.
Right, Auntie.
Goodbye, Honest Harold.
Goodbye, Mrs. Carruthers. Well, isn't she sweet?
Well, that turned out slick, didn't it?
Doc, it couldn't have been planned better.
Yep. What'd you say?
You can tell little Billy to come out from behind those bushes now.
How did you know I was the kid?
Yeah, we thought that little hop-along Cassidy suit was a perfect disguise.
Well, I've been thinking. Nobody but a jockey could take a fall like that, roll over, and come up on his feet running. I ought to be real upset with both of you. That wasn't honest, fellas.
No, that's politics. With us behind you, you'll be mayor before you know it.
Now, wait a minute, fellas. Honest
I'll handicap him for first place any time, even with all that weight he carries.
He's going to be hard to handle. Honest boy, though.
Mayor, eh? Well... Good night, voters.
You've just heard the new Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold. The supporting players included Sharon Douglas, Olin Soleil, Norma Jean Nilsson, Ann Whitfield, Jimmy Ogg, Lois Corbett, Jane Morgan, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as Old Doc Yak Yak. Norman MacDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin. William Danch contributed additional dialogue to Mr. Perry's original script. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting. Just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
Bring out the Branston. Because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
We adore her. We adore her. Doing things in a very special way. We adore her. Nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up my day.
Compare Square Deal Surf with any other leading detergent and see how much more powder you get. Buy Square Deal Surf and get 18% more powder. 18% more whitewashing.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
Driving a Formula One Lotus needs special training, but teaching people to drive needs special training too. Instructors of the British School of Motoring are specially trained. That's why last year alone, BSM had more than 250,000 successful pupils. If you want to learn to drive safely, confidently, and in the shortest possible time, just phone your local branch of the British School of Motoring.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
It's all gold cigarette time. If you want a treat instead of the treatment, smoke old gold. If you want a treat instead of a treatment, smoke Old Gold.
Treasure of them all gives the most pleasure of them all. This is Marvin Miller, ladies and gentlemen, speaking for the makers of Old Gold cigarettes, who are pleased to present the 30th in a series of new programs with Carmen Dragon and his orchestra, starring Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's lovable Frank Morgan, the genial Don Amici, and charming Frances Langford, who sing...
Come away with me, Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, on a more bubbling you and...
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening.
Pardon, Don.
What is it, Simon?
Well, last week you told me to stick to my music and forget about telling yonkers, and I disagreed with you, remember?
I remember.
Well, I asked my wife, and she thinks you've got a good point.
Oh, she does?
Yeah. Then I used my head, and I think I got a good point, too.
That's for sure.
So I combined the music with the yocker, and what did I get?
What?
A musical yocker.
Oh, no.
Boys, let me have a chord. A modest sword swallower married an inflated balloon dancer, and right after the ceremony, he left her flat. Get it?
Hate it.
I'm only trying to make your job easier, Don. I even got you a guest for tonight.
A guest? What does he do?
Huh?
What does your guest do?
I forgot to ask him.
Oh, fine. Where'd you find him, Carmen?
Well, he was hanging around the stage entrance, and I thought to myself, why not ask him if he's interested in being a guest on our program? So I did, and he was, and here he is. Say hello to Mr. Amici, Mr.
Don't know his name either, huh?
Well, I had to save something for the interview. What's your name, buddy?
Gordon. Buddy Gordon.
Fine. Now, just stand a little closer to the microphone so you'll sound better, Mr. Gordon.
He sounds better than you do. Mr. Gordon...
Hey, cut it out. He's my guest, boy, and I'll do all the interviewing, boy.
Oh. Well, go ahead, boy.
Okay. Now, Mr... What'd you say your name was, Buddy?
Buddy.
That's fine. You got any questions you'd like to ask him, Don?
All right, Carmen. Mr. Gordon, would you mind telling us what your occupation is?
Not at all, Mr. Amici. I'm a process server.
A process server? Well, that sounds interesting. And you took the evening off to come down here and see our show, huh?
Well, not exactly. I've got a summons to deliver to one F. Morgan.
F. Morgan?
Well, guess I'll be going home now.
Come back here, Carmen.
What for? You don't need me around to interview your guest.
He's not my guest. You brought him here.
Please, gentlemen, don't squabble over me. I'd get Mr. Morgan sooner or later anyway.
What makes you so sure, Mr. Gordon?
Because I'm considered the ace process server in the sheriff's office. My record is unsullied.
Oh, it is, huh?
It is, sir. In the 12 years I've been serving summonses, I've accounted for every male witness.
Well, how about women?
In 1947, I caught 394 matrons and 64 debutantes.
You did? What you use for bait? Frank.
Any man who can hook all those dames.
Frank, no dames. Why don't you go home?
Home? I can't go home, Dodger. I'm being shadowed. I spent all day dodging a stupid process server.
Somebody shook him off.
Oh, yes. Each time he tried to slip me the dope, I gave the dope the slip.
Oh, yeah.
Dodger, who's that slippery dope behind you?
Carmen brought him here.
Well, any friend of Carmen, he's a friend of yours. Good day, gentlemen.
Just a minute, Mr. Morgan.
Shh, don't call me Morgan. That sneaky process server might hear you and hand me the paper. You understand, don't you?
Perfectly.
Not that I have much to worry about.
You don't think he can catch up with you, huh?
Not an earthly chance. You have no idea what a dope this process server is.
Really?
Really? He doesn't know it. But every time he leaves his house to look for me, I stop in and have tea with his wife.
What?
Oh, you should see her. First time I ever had tea with a lemon. She thinks I'm a full of brush man, and I keep giving her samples.
Frank.
If her husband comes home, I'll have to give her the brush.
That's very interesting.
Yes, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, thanks, young man, and if I could ever help you with a summons, just let me know.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've got one in my pocket right now.
You have? Well, now, that's a coincidence. Let's have a look at it.
Here, it's Frank.
Stop pulling my sleeve, Dodger. Least I can do is help this gentleman.
Here you are, Mr. Morgan.
Well, thank you. Let me see. Caught on. Caught on as appears of Frank Morgan on the jump. Frank Morgan! That's me!
Thank you. Good night, Mr. Morgan.
I've been stabbed! Dodger, why didn't you warn?
Now, wait a minute, Morgan. Don't get hysterical. What's this case all about? Is it serious?
Serious? Dodger is the worst calamity that ever befell me since I was operated on in a cocktail lounge.
You were operated on in a cocktail lounge?
Yes, I had a brass rail removed from the bottom of my foot. Another story.
So what about the summer?
Well, I was driving to the studio last Friday at a moderate rate of speed, accompanied by an old friend.
Oh, yeah.
Charming thing whose acquaintance I made at a bus stop. Yes, while waiting for the lights to change.
Oh, sure.
My companion was a prim young lady, very straight-laced in a loose sort of way. We were discussing her career when the accident happened.
What accident?
Well, as I said before, I was driving very carefully with both hands on the girl. Wheel. When suddenly I saw careening towards me a heavy car, obviously out of control.
Oh, my.
By an amazing piece of quick thinking, I managed to meet him head on.
Now, that's using your head.
What a crash. The girl didn't have a mark on her, but I was covered with scratches. Some of it was from the glass. She has the audacity to sue me.
Well, it sounds to me like the girl has a legal claim, Frank. You better get yourself a good lawyer.
Poppycock. I'm going to handle this case myself. I'll secure a writ of replevin, and after a process verbal, I'll distrain the litigant and have the assumption declared void.
Do you know anything about law?
Are you serious, Dodger? The great hall of Old Bailey in London still echoes with the eloquent pleas made by the renowned Frank Morgan, K.C.
K.C.? You mean you were a King's Counsel in England?
I was, my boy. I was the first barrister to hold diplomas from the two famous legal colleges of Crimpus and Chisling. Yes, I graduated cum laude from Crimpus and took a postgraduate course in Chisling. At 22, I became a King's Counsel.
Why don't you stop it, Frank? You're not talking to some half-witted schoolboy.
I'm not?
There isn't a soul in the world who believed you were a lawyer unless he was a thick-skulled young bumpkin from the sticks.
I don't want to intrude, Don, but I believe Mr. Morgan. Well, it's that thick-skulled young bumpkin from the sticks. Pull up a stick and wreck your thick bump, Skunky.
Pardon? Frank, I refuse to stand here week after week and watch you lower the dignity of Marvin Miller.
Well, I'll stand here and you lower it.
Mr. Morgan, I don't want to bother you.
Well, you do, you know.
I'm sorry, but I overheard you discussing law, and I've studied the legal profession for years. Right now, I'm wrapped up in 3 Champerty suits.
Really? I thought you got those bulges from stuffing turkeys up your vest.
That enough, Marvin? I told you this faker doesn't know anything about law.
Nonsense. For generations, the Morgans have been fixtures at the bar.
I know.
Beginning with my grandfather, Shyster Morgan, down to my Uncle Vagrant and my Aunt Pickpocket.
Your Aunt Pickpocket?
Yeah, the dippy old snipe. Always lifted her own poke when she was jugged.
What a wonderful family.
Yes. While I was still in my swaddling clothes, they schooled me in the honorable profession, and I soon rewarded their confidence in me by winning my first case.
And what was it?
The principals were an itinerant tinker and a wealthy chambermaid.
Oh.
She had married the tinker and drawn a will in his favor. Later, she regretted her action, and after working with the stubborn maid for 6 hours, I managed to break her will. The case brought me worldwide publicity, and I soon began to specialize in emotional cases.
Emotional cases?
Passion, murders, alienation of affections, breach of promise, anything involving the heart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the only lawyer alive who ever conducted simultaneously 2 perdition suits.
2 perdition suits? What's that?
A pair of breeches.
I'll take a loafer jacket.
Belt in the back?
Just a kick in the pants.
I'll try this on for start. What are we talking?
You were telling us how you were a lawyer, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, yes. I can't begin to recount the number of cases I've disposed of.
Don't try.
Oh, but in more than one instance, I managed to get favorable verdicts, despite the fact that my opponents had softened the judge with a heavy bribe. Bribe!
I knew you meant bride, Mr. Morgan.
So you did. Well, the case that put me in the public eye was a little affair dubbed by the newspapers as the Morgan murder case.
Oh, who did you kill, Frank?
2 other shysters who muscled in on my... I object to
Stop that, John. Objection sustained. Go on, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, where was I?
I don't know. Something with muscles.
Oh, yes. By adhering to a rigid diet of grass and raw jellied eels, I developed my flabby biceps to... No!
I'm sorry, Frank. What was this Morgan murder case?
Well, you can find it listed in the records under State versus Gilhooly. Lincoln, 347, U.S. 101 to Ventura, date to at Pismo Avenue. I'm going to appeal this to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, what about Gilhooly, Frank?
Well, they had a very flimsy case against him, but the boy was smart enough to come to me.
Smart.
I'll skip the weeks of drudgery I went through in building up his defense, bribing witnesses, destroying evidence, and forging letters. Suffice it to say, I was thoroughly prepared when the trial opened.
And what happened?
Well, the district attorney was rather an unscrupulous fellow, and the case went badly during...
Amici and Francis Langford as John and Blanche Bickerson in The Honeymoon is Over. Two 2:00 in the morning finds the Bickerson automobile straining under the additional weight of a house trailer, moving in the general direction of Yellowstone National Park. This is John Bickerson's first vacation in 7 years, and his wife, Blanche, is determined to see that he gets a good rest. They've been driving steadily for 9 hours. Listen.
John,
Yeah,
don't slump like that.
I'm not slumping.
You are, too. Your eyes are almost closed, and your head keeps lolling on my shoulder.
Well, I'm sleepy, Blanche. I can't drive anymore.
You're not driving, I am. I haven't touched the wheel for the last 8 hours. I've driven all the way since we left that gas station in Bakersfield.
What are we doing in Bakersfield?
You and the car got tanked up at the same time. I'm warning you, John Bickerson. I'm not going to stand for your conduct much longer. I'm growing old having to battle with you because of your acts. What do you think I am?
Old battle axe.
What?
You put out the lights, Blanche.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm not listening. Drive careful, Blanche. Good night.
I wish we'd never started on this trip. I won't shush. You've got no right to treat me like a truck driver. You haven't been 1 minute's help to me. I don't know where we're going. I can't understand these dials on the dashboard. I'm telling you now, John, if you fall asleep once more, I'll run out of gas.
Oh, you say it, but you won't do it.
That settles it. I'm not going to drive another step.
Well, pull over to the side. You can't stop in the middle of the highway. You're blocking traffic.
Oh, all right. It won't start.
Let me see that gas gauge. Empty. Why didn't you tell me we were running low?
I told you I didn't know anything about it.
Well, there's no use sitting here. There's only one way to get this outfit over to the side of the road, and that's by pushing it. Now, don't touch a thing until I tell you. Okay, Blanche.
I can't even budge it, John. You come out and push.
Wait a minute. Let me try this stuff. Why, you didn't even have the ignition key on. There, that's that.
Turn off the headlights, John, and come back here in the trailer. Where did I put that suitcase with my nightgown? John? John? Where is he? What's he doing in that car? How can that man sleep with his head in the glove compartment? I can't believe it. John. Get out of there.
Yeah, get out of there, Blanchard. What's the matter? What time is it, Blanchard?
Come on out of that car and sleep in the trailer. Now, watch your step.
I'm sleepy. I don't want to open my eyes.
Go on, get in. Now, take your clothes off.
Where's the bed?
Just pull down the ironing board and hook it to the bread box.
I can't sleep on an ironing board. What kind of a trailer is this?
You don't have to sleep on the ironing board. That just makes the slat.
Oh.
Now, you just fold the stove underneath and slide the seat pads on top. There. Isn't that clever?
Wonderful. Good night.
The other bed hooks on the other side. See how simple it is?
I hate it.
Oh, you're never satisfied with anything. This trailer's a darn sight better than our apartment, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's got every modern convenience. There's more closet space than we have. There's a lovely metal sink, and the bathroom is out of this world.
That's what I was afraid of. Blow out the candle, Blanche.
It's not a candle. It's an electric bulb shaped like a candle.
Well, turn it off and go to sleep. Oh, I've never been so tired in my life.
Well, if it won't trouble you too much, I'd like to get out of my clothes. Would you mind unzipping my back?
Back up.
Thanks.
Here's the zipper. Well, I couldn't help it. The darn thing came off in my hand. Why don't they sew it on tight?
I'm going to take it back to Madame Selma's and get a refund. Then I'm going out and buy some real clothes.
Oh, you got plenty of clothes.
I have not.
You have, too. You spend a fortune on clothes.
How can you say that? All I own is this dress and that red dinner gown. And I got that gown for a ridiculous figure.
Well, you were fatter then.
I'm talking about the price. Don't you go babbling about me spending money for clothes. Is it any crime that I need a new dress?
You always need a new dress. When I married you, you didn't have a rag on your back, and now you're covered with them.
It's true, though. All I've got is rags. And you scream your head off if I buy one dress a year. In another 2 months, I'll have absolutely nothing to wear around the house. Then what'll I do?
Pull down the shade.
Believe me, Gloria Gooseby got the right kind of a husband. That Leo gives her everything, and he never squawks. Leo covers her with diamonds and bundles her in furs. Leo bought her a blue mink coat last month, and the month before that, Leo gave her a pearl necklace.
Yeah, pearl.
I saw her last week, and what do you think she's got wrapped around her little finger?
Leo.
No, she hasn't. She's got a ring with a diamond in it as big as my head.
Maybe it's as big, but I'll bet it's not as thick.
You be careful how you talk to me, John.
Well, you're always riling me up. I didn't start anything. You did. You want to do nothing but fight, fight, fight.
Keep quiet. You'll wake the neighbors.
What neighbors? We're in a trailer a million miles from everybody.
I wish I was home.
Oh, so do I. Good night.
Oh, John, can't we even enjoy ourselves for 1 week? I didn't mean to start anything.
Well, get to bed. I'm so tired, I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Well, hand me my cold cream from the overnight bag, will you please, John? It's right under your bed.
How do you jam all this stuff into one small bag? Hairnets, bobby pins, slippers, stockings, bathrobes. Here's your cold cream.
Thanks, dear.
What's this? Since when do they put fur on them?
All earmuffs have fur on them.
Oh, they're earmuffs. Are you ready for bed now?
I'm ready.
Good night.
Let's talk.
Oh, Blanche, I don't feel like talking. I want to sleep.
I don't understand you. I swear I don't. You never want to talk. Not to me, anyway. I mean a real conversation. John?
Yeah.
Do you know you haven't actually spoken to me for 3 months? Why is that, John?
I didn't want to interrupt you.
See, then you say I start everything. Can't you say something nice to me just once in your life? Must you always dig at me?
Blanche, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't care. I try to be sweet to you, and you won't even be civil.
Oh,
I'll bet there is another woman alive who has to humiliate herself the way I do to get a kind word from her husband. Why did you marry me if you can't stand the sight of me?
I can stand the sight of you.
But you don't love me.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
I tell you, I do.
Then why don't you say it?
I've said it until I'm blue in the face. I made records in 7 different languages. I broadcasted on Truth and Consequences. I even offered to stamp out John Loves Blanche with a hot branding iron, didn't I? You wouldn't let me do it, would you?
No.
Why not?
Because it was burning my hip.
Well, if you can't stand a little pain, don't keep asking for proof of my love. I'm going to tell you for the last time, Blanche, no man ever felt about a woman the way I feel about you. Honest.
Do you really despise me?
You know I do. please don't start that all over again, Blanche.
Well, I can't help feeling that... What was that?
What was what?
Outside the trailer. I thought I heard somebody prowling around. Get up and look, John.
Oh, there's nobody there.
You left the keys in the car. Why don't you get up and look?
There's nothing to look for.
That proves that you don't love me. You once told me you'd face death for me, didn't you?
Yes.
Then why don't you go see who it is?
How do I know he's dead?
I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared.
John, if anybody breaks in here, will you save me?
Yes, I'll save you.
Why?
Oh, what's the matter with you, Blanche? Why don't you just calm down and go to sleep?
I can't sleep. I'm worried.
Well, I tell you, there's nobody outside.
It's not that. I've got something to tell you.
Well, tell me.
If you give me a kiss, I'll tell you.
Tell me later and I'll kiss you later.
You might not feel like kissing me later.
I don't feel like kissing you now. Not after the way you upset me. What have you done?
You remember when we stopped for gas in Las Vegas?
I remember.
Well, I went into the washroom to powder my nose, and they had a slot machine built into the mirror.
You went for it, huh? How many nickels did you lose?
It was a dollar machine.
Oh, Blanche, you didn't lose $1.
I lost $47.
$47? You squandered my life savings on a one-armed bandit.
I was only trying to make enough to pay for the whole...
How can you throw away my money like that? I worked like a slave to hold on to a few pennies. I deny myself everything. I've been sewing collars on your old bloomers and wearing them for turtleneck sweaters. Yesterday I took a bite out of my own leg to save on lunch. She gambled away $47. I never gambled in my life.
Last week you bought a raffle ticket for $25.
What raffle? It was a pawn ticket. I hocked my teeth. Take it over.
John, quick! There's somebody unhitching the car.
Don't try to change the subject. We're going to have a showdown if it's a lamb.
John, look out the window.
What are you talking about? Where? What happened to the car, Blanche? It's gone.
I told you there was a prowler, but you wouldn't listen.
Oh, how do we get the police? That crook made off with my car.
Well, you don't have to get hysterical, John. It can't get away with it.
Why not?
Because I copied down his license number.
What's the use? Good night, Blanche.
Good night, John.
Well, that puts the lid on the 30th Program New series for Old Gold Cigarettes, written and directed by Phil Radley. Hope you'll be on hand next Friday night for Frank Morgan, Francis Langford, and Carmen Dragon in the orchestra. This is Don Amici saying good night and good smoking with Old Gold. Frank Morgan appeared through arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, currently releasing Frank Capra's State of the Union, starring Spencer Tracy, Katharine Hepburn, and Van Johnson. Remember, next Friday at Old Gold time, it'll be Frank Morgan, Don Amici, and Francis Langford with Carmen Dragon and his orchestra, brought to you by P. Lorillard Company. Don't forget, every Friday night on CBS, it's fun for the family. Stay tuned now.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
You know, some marmalades get some of their tang from added flavoring. While Robertson's Golden Shred gets all of its tang from Seville oranges. What would you rather have for breakfast?
Compare Square Deal Surf with any other leading detergent and see how much more powder you get. Buy Square Deal Surf and get 18% more powder. 18% more whitewashing.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O pudding, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca pudding, yes, sirree.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo, Silver, the Lone Ranger. With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the masked rider of the plains led the fight for law and order in the early western United States. The stories of his strength and courage, his daring and resourcefulness have come down to us through the generations. And nowhere in the pages of history can one find a greater champion of justice. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver. There's danger on the trail ahead. Hi-yo, Silver!
The rising sun climbed over the ragged peaks of Chimney Range and flooded every corner of the valley with light. Like a giant broom, it swept purple shadows away and melted the morning haze. It outlined the bleak foothills where tiny puffs of gray smoke rose from the iron stacks of smelters, and ore cars crawled along narrow-gauge tracks. On the opposite side of Rainbow Valley, a horseman galloped at top speed along a winding mountain trail. It was quite apparent that he was oblivious to the beauty of a western sunrise, and that he was intent upon reaching the town of Bristow as soon as possible. In fact, the horseman's mind was so preoccupied with thoughts of his destination that he failed to note the trail over which he was passing. That was a mistake, because suddenly, as he rounded a hairpin turn, overlooking a steep precipice, he sensed rather than saw the slender wire that was stretched taut between two boulders on either side of the trail. He tried to check the headlong speed of his horse, but it was too late. The wire caught the animal's forelegs, and in a fraction of a second, both horse and rider were hurled into space. A few moments later, a powerful white stallion and a paint carried their riders along the floor of Rainbow Valley. Astride the stallion, there rode a lean-hipped, broad-shouldered man who wore a black mask. His companion was a stoic-faced Indian whose restless eyes scanned the trail ahead. It was the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Kemosabe, up that side trail.
Where, Tonto?
Ahead by Cottonwood.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Come on, Silver.
Head him up, Scout. Ho, Silver, ho.
Ho. It's a man, Tonto. And a horse. They're both dead. Let me see. A broken neck. He hasn't been dead very long. Strange that he should have...
Kemosabe. See that trail? Up high there. Him fall.
That's right. There is a trail up there. His horse must have slipped.
It mountain trail and plenty steep.
Yes, but it's unusual for a horse to... I wonder who this man is. Maybe there are papers or... Here, a letter. It's not sealed.
Paper tell man's name?
Yes, Tonto, it does. It's signed by the governor of the state. Listen. Mr. R.C. Colvin, Bristow. Dear Mr. Colvin, in answer to your recent and urgent request for additional law enforcement officers in your territory, I am sending the bearer of this letter, Mr. John Bart. Mr. Bart is the United States Deputy Marshal, and I'm sure he'll be able to track down the cattle thieves you speak of. Sincerely yours.
Him lawman, huh?
Yes, Tonto. A lawman who has been accidentally killed on his way to an important job.
And what we do?
First, we'll take the body back to the last town we came through.
Oh, not plenty far. 1 day's ride.
And we'll come back here and go on to Bristow. Mr. Colvin, the man to whom this letter is addressed, is evidently having trouble with cattle rustlers. We may be able to help.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto returned east with the body of John Bart. That night they rested their horses and slept in preparation for the long trip back to Bristow. At the same time, in the Rainbow Valley ranch house of Frank Clemens, a special meeting had been called.
Well, men?
Right. Let Mr. Colvin talk.
I guess all of you know why we're here at Frank Clemens' place. He's got a herd grazing in the north end of the valley. He wants to get it into Bristow. That right, Frank?
I figure we can help each other.
What Frank means is this, boys. The only way to beat these rustlers who are robbing us blind is to gang up the same way they do. Tonight we'll take Frank's cattle into town. Tomorrow night we'll help Sam Tanner or any of the rest of you. That plan all right with you, Sheriff? It was me who suggested it. How about the rest of you?
All right.
Say, Frank, where's Brad Wilson?
Brad, he's around someplace. Must be out on the porch talking to Barbara.
Well, this is a fine time to be sparking. Call him in.
That'll do anything the rest of us agree to.
That isn't the point. He's a ranch owner here in the valley. Call him in.
Colvin, don't get on your high horse just cause Brad's talking to Barbara.
You asked me to take charge of this meeting. Call him.
Well, if it'll make you feel any better. Hey, Brad.
Yeah?
You better come over here. I guess all you gents know Barbara, my daughter.
Of course they do. I know everybody, Paul.
Hello, Barbara.
Howdy, fellas.
Hello, Colvin. You hear anything?
Yes. I heard you weren't riding the border today.
I told you I didn't think it was necessary. I can't jump every time you crack a whip.
You weren't on your ranch today. Suppose I take that as meaning you went across the border to tip off the rustlers about what we're doing tonight.
Suppose you do. I'll pound the lion thought right back in your head.
You're running off all the time. Looks mighty queer.
Sometimes looks are deceiving.
Are we going to move my herd tonight, or do the rest of us have to stand here and listen to you two argue?
Yeah, let's get down to business. I'd sure like to know how them rustlers are covering things up across the border. You can follow the trail a ways, and it just vanishes into thin air.
You ought to have some ideas, Sheriff.
I'm doing the best I can. I ain't got no jurisdiction across the line, you know.
Which isn't doing us any good. Now, let's go through with our original plan. We move one herd out every night. If rustlers show up, we're all together. We'll be ready for them.
I'm all for it. Everybody here has lost plenty of beef. Must be 5,000 or 6,000 head hit across the border someplace.
None of them left the country because I've checked every shipping point.
Well, how about moving? We won't move any cattle or find any rustlers while we sit around here.
You seem to find it pretty comfortable sitting on the porch.
Why, now stop it. We've got work to do.
Personally, I'm in favor of waiting till the United States deputy gets here. You men asked me to send for him, so let's wait till he comes.
A deputy won't have no more jurisdiction over the border than the sheriff has.
Then he'll have to get it. There's something mighty strange going on. No sooner is gold discovered here in Chimney Range than rustling starts in the valley. The two things tied together some way.
Funny you ain't heard nothing from that deputy, Colvin. When did you write to the governor?
2 weeks ago.
He's had plenty of time.
It is past midnight now. We'll never get my herd over to Bristow.
Oh, come on.
All right, Frank, you insist.
Come on, Barbara. We'll ride ahead.
As soon as I get my coat.
No, Barbara, I don't want you to go.
Why not, Paul?
Something might happen to you.
I'll watch out for him, Mr. Clemens.
No, Barbara, you stay here. We'll be back soon.
Oh, Paul.
I think your father's right.
Who asked you for an opinion?
Very well. I'll stay here.
Come on, we're wasting time.
Which way do we head?
Let Frank lead off.
I'll come back here with your paw, Barbara.
Please do, Brad. And be careful.
All right, Wilson, we're waiting for you.
Shut up, I'm coming.
Under a tawny moon that hung like a copper disk in the sky, giving off little light, the mounted ranchmen headed for the north end of Rainbow Valley. The 9-mile ride was made in silence. Finally, they approached a large clearing where a vast herd of cattle was faintly outlined in the dim light. Frank Clemens, at the head of the cavalcade, called a halt.
No rustlers around here, Frank.
Sure of it.
What do you want us to do?
Red, you and I take the right and left point. Sheriff, you and Colvin take the swings, while the rest of the boys take the drag. That all right?
Yeah, all right with me.
Now keep it as quiet as you can. Remember, a steer's a mighty nervous critter.
Maybe we ought to scout around first, Mr. Clemens.
I haven't got time, Brad. Now take it easy. On your way, boys.
Come on, get up.
All right, Brad.
You know, Mr. Clemens, I've got a hunch that maybe... Hey, what the...
Rustlers.
Trying to stampede the herd.
We've got to stop them. Come on.
Watch out, Mr. Clemens.
What do you mean?
Ho there, boy. Ho. Red, what's wrong?
It's Mr. Clemens. He's been shot.
What, bad?
Yeah. He's dead.
A few hours later, just as the sun again topped the peaks of Chimney Range, the Lone Ranger and Tonto rode into the northern end of Rainbow Valley. As they dipped into a shallow ravine that crossed the main trail, they were startled by the sound of a rifle shot that cracked sharply and ricocheted on a stone behind them.
Oh, Silver, what's going on? Hold on. Hey, got a posse of 6 men covering you, so don't try any tricks.
Do what he says, Tonto. Do we see what this is all about?
Outlaws, huh? I figured as much.
We're not outlaws.
As the sheriff of Bristow County, I'd say you were. That mask you're wearing is all the evidence I need. You're under arrest.
Who do you think we are?
A couple of rustlers from the other side of the border.
Well, you're mistaken, Sheriff.
I don't think so. Close in, boys. We'll ride herd on these jaspers till we get back to town.
I'm looking for a man named R.C. Colvin. You know him?
Maybe. What do you want to see Colvin about?
I'd rather not answer that question.
You might change your mind once you're in jail.
Is the jail in Bristow?
What of it?
We were on our way there anyway.
Sure. You can see the town from behind bars. How do you and your ancient pard like it?
Will you take a message for me to Mr. Colvin?
I don't run errands for outlaws.
Aren't we entitled to a legal trial?
We ain't got no use for hombres like you in this state. So when one of you wanders in, we ship you right out pronto.
Ship us out?
Yeah, by boxcar. It's quicker that way.
Oh, I see. And when do we leave?
As soon as I talk to the judge. I'll be right back.
Tonto, when he comes back, I'll try to make a break. But I want you to stay here.
Why Tonto stay?
Did you notice? When he brought us back here, we passed 3 other cells.
Lawmen have plenty prisoner.
Yes, there must be 12 or 14 men in those cells.
Bristow, bad town.
No, it doesn't make sense. Unless there's been a riot or something like that.
Tonto not savvy.
And there's something strange about a sheriff who collects prisoners and ships them out of the country by boxcar.
How me help?
Now, when he comes back here, he may let us go out to be transferred to the boxcar he spoke about. If we get a chance, I'll give you a signal and you tackle him.
Tonto do it.
Try to find out where he ships the prisoners.
Tonto savvy.
Then get back here to Bristow some way because... Wait. Here he comes.
Well, this sentence was short and sweet for you two hombres.
What sentence?
Just had a little talk with the judge. Says to send both of you away pronto.
Where are we going?
Out of the county. Told you before we don't have no use for varmints like you in Bristow.
Well, are the other prisoners going too?
The whole pack of you.
Well, I guess we can't help ourselves, Tonto.
I'll say you can't.
My guns.
Well, we'll keep them, stranger, just to remember you by. Now walk out here. I'll put the cuffs on you.
Can I talk to the judge? All right, Tonto.
Got him. What are you trying?
Hold him, Tonto.
Hold him.
Lock, but I can... There, Silver! Steady, boys, steady. Come on, Silver! I'll Silver! Away!
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. continue our story. After the Lone Ranger's daring jailbreak and escape from the flying lead of the sheriff's guns, he circled the town, throwing off the few men who had pursued him. Then he returned and searched several hours for the home of R.C. Colvin. Finally, he found it and knocked on the door.
Come in. Mr. Colvin?
Why, yes, but... The masked man. Who are you?
My name isn't important. I'm here because you wrote to the governor asking help against cattle rustlers.
Yes, I did. And you're a deputy marshal?
I'm here to help.
I've never heard of a deputy wearing a mask before, but your guns, your holsters are empty.
I had a little trouble with your sheriff. He arrested me for an outlaw.
Oh, jail, huh? Oh, that's too bad. I'll see that you get your guns back.
Thanks. What do you know about the rustlers?
Very little. They're stealing cattle every night. Last night they killed one of the ranchers, Frank Clemens.
Any idea who's behind it?
Not the slightest. Several of the ranchers have had all their herds stolen and have had to leave the valley.
I'd like to talk to some of them who are still here.
Good idea. We're having a meeting tonight in my office up at the mine. You come along.
The mine?
Yes, you see, when the gold rush hit the valley, I staked out a mine up on Chimney Range. I divide my time between there and my ranch.
I see.
Come on, we might as well go up there now.
The masked man, accompanied by Mr. Colvin, picked up his guns at the sheriff's office, even though the lawman was nowhere to be seen. Then they mounted their horses, and Colvin led the way toward Chimney Range. As they approached it, the Lone Ranger noticed many lights along the face of the mountain, and there were jagged scars where road beds for ore cars had been cut. Colvin led the way to a set of tracks where a sleepy-eyed mule was hitched to an ore car.
Oh, Silver, steady. Might as well leave our horses here and ride this ore car. It's easier.
Steady, big fella. Stay here, Silver. Wait for me.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was talking to my horse.
Talking to you. Oh. Well, you're certainly one of the oddest deputy marshals I've ever seen. Well, here we are. Climb in. All right, donkey. Get along.
The ride up Chimney Range was slow and tiresome, but they finally reached a plateau high above the valley floor where a gaping hole had been cut into the mountain. Beside the entrance, there stood a small wooden shack.
Whoa there. Well, this is the mine. I see lights in the office. Ranchers must be waiting for us.
Do you take much gold out of this mine, Mr. Colvin?
Oh, not much. I operate it more for amusement than anything else. Well, here's the office. Evening, boys. I brought a visitor. Oh, don't worry about the mask. He assures me he's here to help us.
What? Well, that's the hombre.
Yes, I know. You had him in jail. You should have known better.
But Colvin...
Quiet. This is Sam Tanner.
Howdy.
Hugh Barrett.
Howdy.
Brad Wilson.
Hello.
The young lady is Miss Barbara Clemens.
How do you do?
Oh, it was your father, Miss Clemens, who was...
Killed by the rustlers. Yes.
So far, we've done nothing about it.
No, wait a minute, Wilson. That's what this meeting's for.
Meetings don't do any good.
Have you any better idea?
Yes. I think this rustling and murder is an inside job. It comes from inside the valley, not over the border. And I think you know more about it than you're telling.
Why, you...
Just a minute. You'll never accomplish anything that way.
We'll never accomplish anything here. And I, for one, am leaving.
Oh, Brad, please don't.
You want to stay here, Barbara?
Of course she does. We're trying to find the man who killed her father.
I don't think you'll ever find anything. Good night.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going with you.
You insist on leaving, take the ore car down to valley level.
Brad!
Why did you leave?
If you're going down the mountain with me, we take this handbrake car.
Will you answer my question?
No, I won't.
Here we go.
No, I won't answer your question till we get down to the valley.
I see.
You mind pushing on that handle? It's a brake.
Oh, not at all.
What's wrong?
Why, it's broken.
Then this thing's running wild. We haven't got a chance. It'll never stay on the track.
There's only one thing to do.
What do you mean?
Jump before it hits the next curve.
All right. But...
Now, jump!
Yep.
As he leaped from the runaway ore car, the Lone Ranger felt himself falling through space. He turned over several times and landed with stunning force on hard-packed earth. Brush and undergrowth tore at his hands and face. His head banged against a rock, and he was knocked unconscious. The next thing he knew, he was lying in the middle of a large four-poster bed. And as he opened his eyes, he felt a cool cloth pressed to his forehead.
You feel better now?
Yes. You're very kind.
I've been worried about you.
How long have I been here?
2 days. This is the morning of the 3rd day.
And, Brad, the boy who was with me when we jumped from that car.
Brad's fall wasn't as bad as yours. He rode out this morning toward town.
He's gone?
He was just as anxious to get away from here as he was up at the mine office. I'm afraid you'll have to talk with him some other time.
I'll find him. One more question.
Yes?
Even though I've been unconscious for 3 days and you've taken care of me, you haven't removed the mask I'm wearing. Why?
I've asked myself that same question. I think the reason I haven't tried to see your face is because your horse is waiting for you right outside the door. It's a white horse, almost silver. And the bullets in your gun belt, they're silver, too.
Then you know I'm not really a deputy marshal.
I'm thankful and grateful. If anybody can help us here in the valley, it's you.
Who do you think is responsible for all of the trouble?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I can't help but believe that Brad knows more than he's telling. But then, if he really has anything to do with it,
Don't jump to conclusions. Personally, I think Brad's all right.
Do you really?
And I think you'd make him an ideal wife. Will you get silver for me?
Of course.
I'll have to hurry. There's a lot to be done.
As the Lone Ranger rode toward the town of Bristow, he kept a sharp lookout for his Indian friend Tonto. 3 days had passed, and Tonto hadn't returned. Where had he been sent? It was but one of 100 questions for which there seemed to be no answers. Then suddenly, the silver lengthened his stride across a broad slope that was dotted with tiny fir trees. The masked man sighted a figure crouched behind an overhanging rock. He reined up quickly.
Oh, Silver, oh, boy, steady. Ooh, steady, big fella. Now, wait here, Silver. I'll be right back. Well, Brad, maybe we can continue our conversation now.
What? You? I didn't see you come up.
Now, this is an odd place to be digging with a shovel, Brad. What's the idea?
Oh, nothing much.
Well, you can tell me.
Well, all right. I haven't been able to do anything alone, so I might as well tell you.
What is it?
Maybe I've been trying to be too smart, but... Well, I don't like R.C. Colvin.
And what does that mean?
He owns a gold mine. A lot bigger gold mine than it appears to be.
Colvin's a rancher, too, isn't he?
Yes, but about a month ago, I hit upon the theory that all this rustling here in Rainbow Valley was for the purpose of driving all the ranchers out of here.
Why?
Because of the gold.
The gold's on Chimney Range, isn't it?
That's what I thought for a long time, until I started digging. Now I know the answer.
What?
There's gold here, too. Gold in every inch of this valley. It's placer stuff from the roots down.
Does that prove anything against Colvin?
Well, no, it doesn't. But I've tested every spread in the valley. The richest one I found belongs to Frank Clemens. Or it did before he was killed.
I see. Do you have any idea who killed Clemens?
Colvin was there, but there was a lot of confusion. Could have been anyone.
You may be on the right track, Brad, but we'll have to prove it.
We? You mean you'll help?
That's why I'm here. Now...
Wait. There's someone over there behind that draw. I just saw them move.
Where?
Right there!
Toddy!
Wait, Brad. That's a friend of mine. Toddy!
I don't understand.
He'll be over here in a minute.
Tonto! Tonto trained a long time.
Tonto, this is Brad Wilson.
I'm sorry I shot at you.
Oh, that all right.
Tell me, did the sheriff ship you out of town in a boxcar?
But me not leave town.
What do you mean?
Sheriff put Tonto and other men in big car. Then locked door. Iron horse move car. After a long time, door open.
The sheriff opened the door? Where were you?
In heap big cave in mountain. Cave run through mountain. Other end over border.
A cave that runs clear through the range? Then that's the way the rustlers have handled the cattle.
Plenty cattle up there.
Alive?
No. Men kill 'em. Fix 'em up. Put in cars.
A regular slaughterhouse in a cave. No wonder there's no way to trace missing cattle.
Did you see Colvin in that cave?
Tonto not know him.
Where's your horse, Tonto?
A scout waited bottom of hill.
We'll ride back to the Clemens Ranch. Brad, you meet us there.
What'll we do?
I don't know yet. But round up as many of the ranchers as you can.
I'll have them all there inside of an hour.
Good. Come on, Tonto.
Where's Barbara?
She's not here, Brad.
Not here?
The house has been ransacked. I don't know why, but I can guess.
Colvin.
Maybe. We can't be sure.
That's proof enough for me. He's taken Barbara because he was afraid you and I had found him out.
If it's Colvin that's behind all this, why don't this engine show us where the cave is and we'll run him down?
No, wait. Colvin can't run something like that alone. He must have a large crew working for him.
That's right. And plenty men in cave.
We wouldn't stand a chance that way.
Let's try it anyway.
No, wait, listen. When Tonto and I were arrested, the sheriff said he shipped all of his prisoners out of town. Obviously, all of his prisoners are shipped to Colvin's cave just as Tonto was. Now, that's our way to get in.
Just as darkness descended over Bristow that evening, a freight train ground to a stop at the edge of town. From the surrounding shadows, a large group of men moved toward it. They were led by a tall figure who wore a black mask.
I'll find the car that's locked. It'll probably have some other men, prisoners that the sheriff's been collecting for the last 3 days.
Here it is. The door is locked.
That's easy. A bullet will fix that.
There now. Slide it open.
Hey, what is this?
You've got some new passengers.
Come on, boys. Climb in. Come on, climb. Better pull the door, Sam. We want our arrival at Colvin's slaughterhouse to be a surprise.
The huge boxcar, filled with ranchers bent upon avenging the wrongs that had been forced on them, moved off into the night. It jolted along for a short distance, then stopped.
All right, men. Remember now, no shooting unless it's necessary.
Get ready to jump when they open the door.
Say, what the...
There's Barbara.
Where?
On the other side. I'll get her.
Oh, no, you won't shoot.
Put up your hands, Colvin.
Are you middling out? Oh!
You're not hurt, Colvin. I just shot your gun away. Put up your hands.
Barbara!
Oh, Brad.
He's got them all tied up. How about Colvin?
He's waiting for you.
You can't do this to me. I'll...
You spent several years in jail thinking it over, Colvin. There's a good chance you'll hang.
Hang? Why,
I investigated the accident that caused the death of John Bart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Brad, you can take care of all these prisoners, can't you?
Sure we can. Our own sheriff is one of them, so we'll take him over to the next county.
Good. Hello.
Me here.
Here, Silver. Not necessary to wish you and Barbara luck, Brad, because I know you'll have lots of it.
Yes, thanks to you.
Come on, Silver.
Get him up.
Hey, did you hear that? He called his horse Silver. Why, I know who he is.
I've known it for days. He's the Lone Ranger.
Silver!
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Hey, Andy, you hear that whistle?
Sure do, Amos. That whistle means Rinso White, Rinso Bright, Rinso New.
Yeah, that's right, and it means that this is Sunday and we is on the air for 1950 Rinso with Solium.
gentlemen, Johnny Lee, Harry Lang, Jeff Alexander and his orchestra, and radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy, brought to you by Lever Brothers Company, makers of new 1950 Rinso with Solium, the soap that gets your clothes whiter and brighter than new.